Would you rather be professionally fulfilled or personally fulfilled?
Ooh,
Great question.
I like that question.
I like that question.
I'm thinking I'm gonna do professionally fulfilled.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
seeing as how I just quit my job, my only option is to be for personally fulfilled. So there's where I'm going today. Welcome to Second Saturday, the podcast where every Sunday feels like a Saturday.
This is episode 61, and I'm Ainsley.
And this is Jen.
And today we're switching up some roles. I know back in May on Mother's Day, we did a little How Well Do I Know My Mother? Well,
Yes.
today we're going to see how well she knows me.
Yikes.
Oh.
I'm
a
gosh,
changed
I hope
woman.
I pass this quiz.
I'm just kidding.
I really hope I pass this quiz. I'm not too sure of myself. Also, can we put the elephant in the room right here and see how just alike we are?
Like, this was not planned at all.
Unplanned.
Not at all.
I love it.
Like,
oh my gosh.
I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it.
I love it. Yeah. I love that. Okay, so are we going to work on this quiz first?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it. Let's get right to the quiz, man.
Why not? So I don't know if I chose the same questions. I think I found some different questions than what you asked me, because we just had a couple that you asked me just kind of to go on. But I've also pre-written out my answers so that I don't have an internal panic of what I'm supposed to be answering.
Of when I answer and you're like, oh yeah, no, I like that better.
Yeah,
you're right,
I mean,
Mom.
I do think that's going to happen. I have a couple where I have I wrote 2 answers down, like there's options.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just going to see how well my mother knows me.
Let's see if I can do it or not. I'm quite interested in this, Ainsley. I'm quite tempted. I'm interested to see how this is going to play out.
I got 10 questions for you.
Okay.
Question number 1. What was my dream job growing up before I got into film?
Before you got into film, I feel like you want to be an actress.
No.
Does that count as film?
Before that, before I realized that acting and film was my thing, before grade 5, essentially.
I was gonna say, because that was from grade 5 on. I don't know if I remember before grade 5. Holy Dinah!
I have 2 answers.
I want to say maybe you wanted to be a teacher, but I don't think that was it. But I don't really have an answer other than being an actress, so I'm gonna go with a teacher.
Yeah, I wanted to be a math teacher. I also wrote down geologist because I went through a big rock phase.
Every kid does. Every kid does.
But especially because Dad had his geologist get friends up and stuff, and I was quite into that. Yep. But I wrote math teacher down, so I'll give it to you.
All right. Do you remember that we bought you a rock tumbler one year for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember that my winter coats had patches on them because I put rocks in my pockets?
Yes. And worn right through. I remember that.
I had a red teacher. I had a red winter jacket that had blue patches on the pockets because I put rocks in my pockets.
Yep, that's how you rolled. That's how you rolled. Listen, I had a kid one time when I was a secretary at the school, and it was actually the principal's son. But he came to school and he's all excited because on his way he decided to collect a whole bunch of worms. So he had a bunch of worms in his pocket of his coat. He's like, oh, look at this. Look at here, Jen. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe I'll hang on to those for you while you do your schoolwork.
Yeah.
So you never know. You never know what you're going to find in a pocket. I love it.
Exactly. Okay. This next one.
Okay.
I'll say there's multiple answers, but I want you to think of my favorite one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what sport did I play in Frontier Games?
What sport did you play in Frontier Games?
What was the one, I don't want to give you too many hints because I know obviously you play a lot of sports at those, but.
In Frontier Games, I'm wanting to say if this was an individual sport or a group sport. Can I ask that?
Yeah.
Because I have one for individual and I have one for group.
It's an individual sport.
Okay, so I'm going to say, this is showing just how northern we are. I'm going to say trap setting.
Yep. You're correct. You are correct. I know there's a lot. I guess here's another one. In the team sports, which sport did I not play? There was 4 main team sports, and there was one of them that I didn't. Okay, this is hard to do because I did play in all of them, but there was one I didn't want to do, and I was asked to play because of something that happened with another person.
Is it hockey? Is it floor hockey?
Yeah. I
Oh,
didn't
I'm
want to play
just
floor.
rocking this today.
Look at you go.
For those people that don't understand what trap setting is, Ainsley, can you please explain what that is? So, because
Yes.
it was an actual competition that we
Yeah.
had within like a small little tournament within our school division, and there was more than
Yeah.
just like sports that like team sports like basketball, baseball, volleyball.
No, not baseball. There was no
Oh, sorry,
baseball.
soccer.
Yeah.
And floor hockey. They also did things like snowshoeing
Yep.
and trap setting and archery.
Yep.
So can you explain what trap setting
Yeah.
is?
So like she said, like the school division I grew up in, we had like obviously we had league games for like just schools around us, but we'd have every couple months there'd be a big tournament for Frontier and all the areas. And so there was the main team sports, and then yeah, like she said, there was table tennis as well, badminton,
Yep.
snowshoeing, skiing, all sorts of things. So I did trap setting, which for anyone like this will be hard because I don't know how many people know about these traps, but it was a like muskrat trap, which
Like
is
a
a
conibear
small
trap.
yeah. So if you, I feel like a lot of people know what a bear trap looks like.
Yeah, but
So
like a
just
really
picture
small
that
one.
shrunk right down. Like there's no spikes on it or anything. It still hurt really bad when your thumb got stuck in there. But essentially, we had 6 of these traps, and you put them on one side of the gym. You set them up. They had chains and stuff. You had to make sure they're all past the line. And then you start on the other side, and you would run across the gym, grab them, run back. You had to be past a certain point, and you'd have to set all 6 traps, break them, and then set them again and put your hands up. And so I don't know how I got into that, first of all. I don't know what possessed me to be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to go to like the trap setting tryout. Like, I don't know. But I enjoyed it so much, and it became like such, I feel like that was probably my first like real like drive for like being competitive and working towards something, because it wasn't until my last year of elementary school that I actually like made the finals and stuff, because there was a couple other girls who just were so insanely fast, and that was just like I'd go in every day and practice. But there's my life trap setting.
Listen, the reason why you picked it, and I can tell you, which if you haven't figured it out, is because it's an individualized sport.
Well, yeah,
And that competitiveness that used to have in Taekwondo, you move that
Yeah.
over into
that's
trap
true.
setting. That's what it is. It's not. It was because it was an individual event, and you
Yeah.
wanted to be the best. That's it.
I was
100% it.
always an individual sport person.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought about that, because that would have been right around the time that I stopped doing Taekwondo as well. Wow. Would you look at that? Okay.
I know so much about you. I know more than you know about yourself.
Yeah, I know. These questions are pretty easy.
I like this. I don't know. That was okay. I was glad that it was
Yeah.
an individual. Okay, so
I was
am
worried you were going to say badminton, because I did play
No,
that
that one
as
I never
well.
came up. And side
But-
note, with these lovely Frontier games that we used to do, they used to have a couple of divisions of snowshoeing. They had individual and pairs, if you can
Yes.
imagine.
Yeah.
Like
Who would've
paired
thunk?
where one person runs and then they tag the other person off, and
Yeah.
just really cool, unique, different types of sports. Kind of cool.
It was
Okay.
it was really cool. Okay.
I'm all
What is
fancy proud of
my
myself.
What is my favorite dessert?
Your favorite dessert, like everybody else in this household,
Yeah.
would be carrot cake.
Yeah,
My carrot
easy
cake, to be
peasy.
specific.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. No, none of this store-bought nonsense.
No, and it is made with an insane amount of eggs, an insane amount of sugar, and an insane amount of oil, which is why it's so terribly yummy. And then top
And
that
no
all up with
nuts.
a nice little cream cheese.
No
No
coconut.
nuts. Do you like pineapple in yours?
I
Yeah, because we
prefer.
put pineapple in them all the time.
You always do. Sometimes I'm not a fan of it, but I just used. You do it where it's not big and like the chunks aren't big, so it's fine.
Yeah, I use crushed.
But sometimes
You
it's a texture thing where I'm just like, ooh, all of a sudden you're
Oh.
like chewing on a piece of pineapple, and it's like, oh, what just happened?
I don't put coconut in it because I know you don't
No.
like coconut.
No.
I
And I don't like.
so-
I know a lot of people put nuts in their carrot cake. I don't like that.
Mhm. Yeah,
No.
I'm a no nut fan.
Okay.
Not nuts about nuts. Okay, so I'm 3 for 3.
Am I an early bird or a night owl?
You want to be an early bird, I know
Yeah.
that, but you are a night owl, 100%.
I aspire to be an early bird. You'd think with my new job and having to work at 7 a.m. I would be, but I get up about 15 minutes before I have to leave.
You do. That's what drives me nuts, is that you literally land at your job like 2 minutes before it starts. And I am from that old school of where like you got there like 15 minutes advance, you got
Well,
everything ready.
No, I won't say that. I'm someone who shows up and just sits in my car and waits.
Because
But I
I'm
wanna
pretty
be
sure
there
when you were
early.
at home and you worked at the lodge, you left
Oh,
2 minutes before your job actually started.
that was
Like, we
different.
can go there.
That was different. That was different.
It's still a
It
job.
was different because like really was anyone paying attention to what I was doing?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I
Anywho,
can't.
my job now, I show up 15 minutes early and I have to clock in 5 minutes before my shift starts. But
Okay, good.
with that being said, when I get ready to leave, like I wake up maybe 5-10 minutes before I actually have to leave the house.
Oh my
Okay?
gosh. I
Listen.
used to be a night owl as well, but I am now an early bird. Simply just because of your
That's
dad and
because of my
stuff too.
dad, yeah.
But I prefer it now. Like, I wake up and I go to bed early, which I hate going to bed early. I was like, never before 11 p.m. Forget that mess. The other night, when the Blue Jay game went to 18 innings,
Oh,
I left at the top of the ninth. I couldn't even make it through the ninth inning. I'm like, I have to go to
guess
sleep.
who stayed up for the whole thing?
But I did stay up for the rest of them. So
Yeah.
that was good. Yeah, so I did stay up for the rest.
Yeah,
But
see,
it
I
was
want to
hard.
be an early bird. I love, like, when I do get up early, I love having everything done early. But my problem is, like, I had a night earlier this week, I guess, where I had stayed up really late and I had to get up early for work. Like, I only had about 4 hours of sleep. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to bed early. But I wasn't even tired. Like, I don't sleep well if I try to go to bed early. Like, I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm, like, ready to go. I'm like, okay, I got to start my day.
That's because it's a learned thing. You have to like work at it. I've learned. Okay. Anyways, we're
Okay.
diverting. Let's go back to what I know about you.
Okay. What is my favorite movie?
Oh, your favorite movie. Okay. Pitch Perfect.
Yep.
And do I have to name the one?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's 2.
No, it's 3.
Oh, I knew it was 2 or 3. I knew it wasn't 1. I knew it was 2 or 3. Darn it. Ugh.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
All
Okay,
right, I
who is my best friend?
Okay.
There's 2
me.
answers. Yes.
Me?
That's you.
And then like a best friend like out of province.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say that's Sarah.
Yes. I wrote both of those down because I didn't know which way you'd go. Man,
I
you just
nailed
know
it. I
everything.
nailed it. I nailed it. I really haven't had
Okay.
any sugar yet today, too. I don't understand these people. Nope, I did. I
Oh.
lied. I had a French vanilla before I did this. I lied. I lied.
Okay.
And as we talked about last week, this is not water. No one's dying on my watch today.
Actually, on that topic, my girlfriend's mom, shout out because I know you're going to be watching this because you watch them every week. #1 fan. She said that she could not do that because all she drinks is water. Like everything would be dying.
Gross.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Hey,
disgusting.
listen, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Listen,
Earlier
we are
this
going to
week-
get into that. We talked
Earlier
about
this
discussing
week,
it.
I had gone like 2 days without having a sip of water.
I have drank water this week simply because I'm at a new location and I am really trying to change my health habits. I don't like it, but I'm doing it. But I don't like it. Okay.
Okay. What is my favorite season of the year?
Favorite season of the year? I think it used to be fall and I want to say it's summer now.
Yeah, it's summer.
Yeah. And you know why? I know this too. It's because it's golf.
Yeah, golf. And it's just warm and like in the last episode, I'm a summer clothes person. So having I got jeans on right now and I'm not a fan of it.
She's just mad. Mad. Did you put that down as one of our topics too? I think you did. Pantses. Yes, we did talk about pantses.
I did.
Okay.
Listen, I got it right. Pants right there.
Pantses. I love it.
Okay. What is my favorite color?
Your favorite color is, I think it used to be blue, but now I think it's purple.
Damn.
Did I get that right?
Yeah, it used to be blue as well. It used to be aqua blue. Oh, goodness.
Oh, I am rocking this quiz. Holy moly. And
Okay.
I never know what the previous and what
I
you've
know.
changed to. Look at that.
I know. That's crazy. Okay, 2 more questions.
Dial.
What was my first job outside of our lodge, obviously, because that just kind of was a natural thing to. It was like
a real job. Not that the
well,
lodge
just
was a real job.
outside of our lodge. What was my first job?
I'm going to say that your first official job was Domino's Pizza, being a delivery person for Domino's.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
I also I did work at a lodge the summer
Yep.
prior to Domino's, but I was only there for about a month.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
like
you didn't babysit. You did not like babysitting. That was not your
Oh,
thing.
no, I
So
absolutely despised it.
you
Okay,
need to put babysitting
last
on the list.
question. I think this one, I think this one's probably the hardest one,
Okay.
but I also think you'll get it just because you freaking know everything.
I know everything.
Okay, who did I look up to most as a role model as a kid?
As a role model, who did you look up to? Oh, I think I might know this. I think I might know this.
Okay,
I think maybe she was older.
yeah,
I think it's one of two people.
okay,
So I think I should get a half mark. I'm going to say you looked up to, I want to say either a substitute teacher that you admire greatly. Her name was Audrey. Or I want to say that it was really good friends of us that were like our second set of parents, Joan.
actually, it was neither of those people.
Oh,
I didn't even think about that. Those are good
What?
answers. It was
those are good answers.
I put Carrie from
Carrie who?
Taekwondo.
Oh, that's a great answer.
Because like in Taekwondo especially, that was like my person. You know?
She was your person.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
like our family friend, I would think more as like a grandmother. And then
Yeah.
the substitute teacher, like, yeah, she's definitely a great role model. And I definitely like was a big fan of her. But I wrote down Carrie.
Oh, I think that's you know what? That's a great
Yeah.
choice. I agree with that wholeheartedly. She was a great role model for you to look up to. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay.
Look at that. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10, man.
And like the
take
last
that.
one was still great people. So
It was good choices. Not the right choice
Dang.
that you wrote down. If you hadn't wrote it down, you might have changed your answer to
I know. See, this is
science.
why I wrote them down because you know how persuasive she is? It's craziness. Okay?
I'm persuasive.
It's craziness. Do we want to discuss our would you rather first?
Yes, we do. But before, I have to tell you, I am in a new location. I
yes.
am working remotely with my husband in a small little tiny town. That I don't even think there's 100 people that live in this town.
Whoa.
Not
I
even
thought where we lived was small.
I did too, Ainsley, but this brings it to a whole new level. I'm telling you, there's really 100
She
people.
went from
And I'm
being,
sure they all
Can
know that we're here.
Yeah, can I
I
just
have to
say,
say
that my mother is a people person, if no one already knew this. A people person. So not only
know.
did she well, first of all, she worked a job where she didn't see many people. But then she
But I
quit
was-
said job and then moved to a super, super tiny town immediately.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm here right away. Just temporary, but yeah, I
Yeah.
went from a job where like I literally was support for people, and that's all I did was help people all day,
Yeah.
8 hours a day, every day, help people. And now I've gone to this. So yeah, I think between your dad's workers and he and I, we have upped the population of this town by 6%.
That's
that
actually crazy. That is crazy.
There's no gas station.
Oh my
There
goodness.
is a small like grocery store that has just like like French onion soup mix, and
Yeah.
maybe they do have a little bit of frozen meat and a little bit of produce and some eggs, and
But
they
mainly
just have,
like
shelled things,
non-perishables.
non-perishables. So that's good. But I have to say, knowing that I was coming here, Ainsley, I came prepared because look what I brought with me. I made sure I have them here so that while I'm here, if we have to do any of our stuff, I am not
Oh.
ready. Here I thought
You
that was
grab-
have and have not.
You grabbed the
that.
wrong paper.
I can make
But
it.
you have it and you can make it. Yeah.
I can
You
make
know what? You're more prepared
So-
than I am. So
I am
what's
more
new?
prepared.
what's
I am more
new?
prepared. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, it's a different vibe, and being, I want to say like semi-retired right now.
Yes.
Because I am working for your dad, but not as many hours as I would normally work.
Yeah.
A 9 to 5 job. I am trying to do better on the health front, which I'm walking a ton, and I'm actually exercising and actually watching what I eat. Who knew? But yes, let's go back to this would you rather question.
Yes. Thank you to Sophia for giving it to us.
Thank you, Sophia. Love this
Um,
question.
Yes. So I chose professionally fulfilled
Yep.
because I think that like if I was to be personally fulfilled, like what am I working towards as my own self? You know? Like if all of a
Yes.
sudden everything I wanted, like in terms of my personal life, was there, that'd be great. But then there'd be like, okay, what? There's nothing more.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like I think if I all of a sudden was professionally fulfilled, one, that'd be amazing because I'd be working like a dream job. But then two, if that ended up changing, like there's still room to then find a different job.
Yep.
You know, that's kind of my
Yep.
reasoning.
I think we're on either sides of the bell curve on this one. I
Yeah.
think had I been younger like you, I probably would have picked professionally. But I think because I have done a
True.
plethora of different types of jobs, and I'm now like on the like the downward slide of that. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
choose. And even if I was still working, I would now say personally fulfilled for
Personally.
sure.
Yeah.
100%. But I think that's just because of where I am in my stage of life and where you are in your stage of life. When I was
Yes.
20 something, I probably would have picked professional as well.
Yeah. That's fair. I like
Probably.
it.
I
I
like
like
it.
it.
That was a great question. Thank you so much, Sophia, for sending it in to us. If anybody would like to send us in a would you rather question, Ainsley, how do you do that?
Yes, you can comment on this video, any other video that you see, I will get it. If you
Yep.
want to send us a video like Sophia did, you can just message that to the Second Saturday account, or if you know us, send it to us ourselves.
Yes.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Super easy. Super easy. Love that. Okay.
Yes.
We are going to forgo the weather report today. I'm probably going to cry right about now.
Yeah.
But we do have some very sad news to report, and that
Yes.
is that our only guest that was on our
Yes.
podcast, our dog Garmin, has passed away. And
Yes.
that was just last week.
Week.
Unfortunately, yesterday would have been his 12th birthday.
Yep.
So it kind of really sucks that he's not here for that. But he was well loved. And man, that dog had a great life, like an amazing life. He got to live like the lodge, and he
Yep.
got to live all kinds of different experiences, and he had to
He really
tolerate me
did.
all in the whole frame of that. So
That's true. And
it's
not just you though, everyone in our family, we all bugged
yes.
him. Like I'm sure
Yeah.
my brother, like I'm sure there was days that he was like, "Oh no, he's coming towards me.
Oh,
Oh no, this
I
man
was
is
thinking
coming
of that
towards
too,
me."
actually, because like, like they always say, like a dog's so happy to greet you and whatever. And I just wonder sometimes when that dog saw like your brother or me coming, he was just like, oh
Oh no, not
here we go
again.
again. Here we go again.
But like he put up
Um,
with it. Like it's crazy because I've like told people, I'm like, obviously everyone thinks that their dog is the best dog, and I agree with
yeah,
that. And I have met numerous dogs that I think are amazing, like they're amazing dogs. But it's just like it is like not to be like, oh my god, okay, he's my dog, he's the best. But like he just put up with everything and was so well behaved. Like obviously when he was a puppy, we trained him to the extent of like, yep, sit, don't bark. But like other than that, like he was just a very well behaved dog to anyone.
he really was.
He was never aggressive towards anyone or other
Mm-mm.
dogs even. Like only
Yep.
time he'd snap at a dog is if it was kind of like pissing him off. But even then, like he was just overall just such, and like there's like no way that you can ever get a dog like that again, you know?
No, that's exactly it. And I mean, I have a friend who got a standard poodle
Yep.
because of Garmin.
Yep.
And she was so excited when she finally was able to get one. And let me know. And I have a couple of friends that are not dog people at all,
Yep.
who through Garmin have learned to like love them and now have dogs of their own. And they
Yeah.
were like, I hate dogs. I don't like dogs, but your dog's good. Your dog's cool.
Yeah. So
He
it
was
is just like he was just like, and it was just like such a natural well-being. Like it was just all on him. Like we didn't
Yeah.
do anything really.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, I did train him pretty hard, and trust me, for the person that loved him the most, well, not the most, but I loved on him pretty hard. I was there a lot in the training process.
Yeah.
I would happily kick his ass if he was in
Oh
awe.
yes.
Like as much
There
as I
was
love
one
that dog,
time. There was one time that he did something, and she was so mad at him that she walked by and he peed.
yeah,
He was
I
terrified.
just
And then
walked
you
up
know
to
what?
him and he
About 20
peed.
minutes later, he was like, "Oh my god, I love you, I love you, I love you."
Well, that's just it too. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I could be mad at him, and 3 seconds later, because he's not going to remember, he is the purebred good boy.
But I feel like that is a testament to like your parenting style as well. Like in terms of like we like people, because we've talked about how people say that my brother and I are like great people and stuff like that. But that's because like if we messed up or did something out of line, like we learned fast that we can't act that way.
Yep.
And like here I am, just my best friend. So
And then it was resolved. Like we didn't.
Yeah.
I did nothing lingered. Like I didn't.
And it
I
was
didn't,
kind of the same for the
Yeah.
dog. Like he would learn, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that again.
That's a hard no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways,
yeah.
so yeah, it's a very sad time in our household right now. We're all grieving him extremely hard.
Yeah.
It was his time, and I wish I had more time. I would give everything in the world to have like a couple more years,
Yeah.
but that's not an option. So that's okay because he was awesome while we had him. So anyway, not the nicest way to end our
Yeah.
podcast, but it is the reality of our lives, and that's kind of what this is about, right? You get the good, the bad, and the ugly. So
Exactly.
this time it's the ugly for sure. So
Yeah.
anyways, cheers to Garmin, who would have been 12 yesterday.
Yeah.
And
I got my little necklace for him. There he is.
Aw.
Boop.
That's pretty awesome. So it's not a bad thing that I'm not directly at the house because it's
Yeah.
just nice to be removed from that for a hot
And
minute.
it's also like as much as no one wanted it to happen, it's good that it happened when it did and not
Yes.
whilst you're in this new place. Like,
100%.
you know, like that would have just been even worse to then
disastrous.
now you're in a new location and you
know.
have this dog and it's
And I'm dealing with something. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So anyways, rest in peace, Garmin, because we love
Yep.
you dearly. And we'll keep talking about you and all the good times. That's for
Yep.
sure. So with that being said, to summarize, I think I know Ainsley pretty good.
Yes.
And I love the would you rather question.
Yes.
And I'm working through the grief that I'm having, and as I'm sure you are and everybody else is in our family. So
Oh, yeah.
that's real life, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been
we will
a hard one.
It is a hard one, that's for sure. So we'll leave you with that. So thank you so much for tuning in to Second Saturday again.
Yes. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell. We're here every week. We're also here on Fridays now for vlogs. So just putting that out there. Friday. You know, we're going to hit you with the start of the weekend and then you get to come back at the end of the weekend and be like,
Yeah.
oh my God, they're back again. This is
We're
amazing.
bookending it.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. All right, everybody. Well, enjoy your Sunday, and we will see you next Sunday.
Bye.